Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AZ Tech and welcome to another knife in the hand review. Today we are taking a look at two EDC knives. These are going to be from a company called PeakSpec. This is going to be their Dart microblades. So these knives are going to fall into the category as like a keychain carry, but what makes them even a little bit better than that is that they are almost like a perfect size, where not only can you use them on your keychain, but you can actually keep them in your pocket. They do have a pocket clip on there, and they are the perfect size for like EDC carry slash keychain carry. All right, so first thing you're gonna notice is the colors here. We got jet black and we got the brushed. My personal favorite is the jet black. I do like the black. I even like their logo, stamped on the blade and the handle there. I feel like it makes it, kind of stand out. But if you prefer the logo not to be everywhere, they do have this brushed one where you do see the Dart name on the blade, but you're not gonna see any of that on the handle or anywhere else. All right, so the first thing I had mentioned was the size. And as far as the sizing goes, the reason why I say they are perfect for keychain carry, but at the same time you can use it for pocket carry, is because, if you take a look at it in my hand, that is pretty damn small. At the same time, you can't actually put this in your pocket and use it as pocket carry. The sizing on this, when open, is gonna be a little bit over 4 inches, including the little back part there for the keychain. That's gonna put it right about 4 inches and a quarter. The actual blade size for the knife here, that's gonna be, I'm gonna say, about 1.75 inches, and then the width here is gonna be about 1 inch. So not bad for a little knife. It's not super tiny where you can't even get a grip on it. You will be able to handle it pretty well. And one of the reasons why is because if you notice, it does have this kind of like this finger groove, which allows you to put your index finger on there, kind of push down. Actually, you could even use the little thumb stud opening, to get a good grip on it and be able to cut boxes and stuff like that. So, all right, so backing up a little bit. So as far as the material goes, this is gonna be a stainless steel. If you guys notice here, we have the pocket clip on that side. We have the keychain, or, you could even put a lanyard on there. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty minimalist. It's pretty sleek. As far as opening, you're gonna have the flipper. You're also gonna have the thumb opening. The flipper itself, what's really cool about this is that you can actually use that as a flathead screwdriver if you needed to. So it kind of serves as a multi-purpose knife, which is pretty cool. As I mentioned, the opening on this is going to be a flipper. It's not going to be spring assisted. It's a small EDC knife. Most of these small tiny knives are not spring assisted. Actually, you probably don't want them to be spring assisted, just because smaller knives sometimes are super sharp and a little bit more dangerous when you handle them. So it has the flipper there. It also has the thumb opening. Now the locking on this is going to have a frame lock, and if you notice, that is a thick piece of steel, holding that blade from closing back up on you. So I definitely like that. I've actually seen full-size knives which do not have that thick of a plate holding the knife from, coming back and cutting you up. So I can't imagine this would actually close on you. It definitely feels really solid, as far as the locking mechanism, for safety. So that's pretty good. Now, as I mentioned, it is not spring assisted, and when you use the flipper, you're not really going to get it to open completely. What I've been doing is kind of using the flipper to open it halfway, and then using my thumb to open it the rest of the way. Of course, you can also use a thumb opening by itself. I haven't mastered that yet, so it's a little tricky for me. To me, it's a lot easier to use the flipper and then the thumb opening. Now the blade on here is going to be a 440 steel. Comes super sharp out of the box. I tried cutting some boxes, some tape, also tried it on some paper. It went right through everything, really quick and easy, simple. I didn't have any issues with that at all, especially, cutting boxes or, kind of jabbing it into things. I didn't feel like the knife was about to close on me or catch my fingers at all. So that was definitely a big plus when using this knife. So for me, the best way to carry this was going to be on my keychain ring. And then that I usually attach to my belt clip, which works out great. When I need the knife, I'm able to just pull it off of my belt clip, and then I can open it up and use it. You know, as far as using it on your keychain, you know, it works equally well. The only difference, you know, when you pull this out of your pocket with the keychain, you have all your keys hanging there, so it makes it a little bit of a pain in the ass to carry this with the keychain. What I would suggest, if you do, maybe attach a quick connect to it so you can actually pull this right off of your keys, and then you're able to use this by itself without, you know, your whole entire keys dangling. Now, as far as using it, you know, off the keys and using it as a everyday pocket carry, you know, it does have that pocket clip. Now, the one thing that I really do like about this pocket carry clip, that if you notice, you know, you cannot switch the pocket clip anywhere else, and usually you want options, but on this one, you know, it's a good thing. And the reason for it is because, you know, when you have it in your pocket clip, it's gonna be tipped down, and on a little knife like this, you're gonna want it to be tipped down, because if you think about it, have it tip up like that and it happens to open up just a little bit, you know, you'll reach down in your pocket and jab your hand. So the best thing for this is the tip down carry, which they did, which I really like on that. Yes, it does have a locking mechanism when you open it, but when you close it, there is no lock on it. Now, if you really notice, you know, right when you're about to close it, it does snap into place. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on camera, but you know, just that last tiny little bit, you know, slaps right into place. I believe, you know, 98% of the time it's gonna be good. It's, you know, it's probably not gonna really open up on you, but that small chance that it might open up on you, you definitely want it to be tipped down so, you know, it doesn't stab you or anything like that. Now, as far as the centering on the knife, are actually pretty damn good. They're dead center. I really don't have any wiggling, moving around on any of these blades. You know, so they are pretty solid as far as that goes. Now, as far as the pocket clip goes here, it feels pretty solid. Not only can you attach a keychain to it, you can also maybe attach a lanyard. Now, the lanyard is going to help as far as you know, being able to control this knife even a little bit better. So if you have your finger, you know, in this groove there, your thumb may be, you know, pushing up on the thumb opening, and you also have a hold of the lanyard, you definitely will not be losing this knife at all, or it slipping out of your hands or anything. Now, for some reason on this silver one or brush that they sent me, the keychain ring was a little bit loose. If you guys notice it there, I haven't tightened it up, but it does just have a little screw on there. So I suppose I can just tighten that up, no big deal, but I just wanted to show you guys. So overall, I do like the Dart Microblade. You know, it's an awesome little knife to have as a keychain, little everyday carry, maybe a backup knife, you know. So if you have something big like this, you know, just to compare it, you know, this is going to be a much smaller in size. So you can definitely use it as a backup knife, or as, you know, have this in your pocket, this on your keychain. You know, or if you're not that big into, you know, carrying big knives, you know, this is gonna be a perfect little setup for your pocket. Now, if you're interested in picking up the Dart Microblade in any of these colors, I'm gonna put a link down in the description where you can pick them up. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's knife in the hand review. This is AZ Tack, and we will catch you guys next time. Peace out.